How the heart works? It is the muscles at the center of your circular system. It pumps blood around your body as your heart beats. This blood sends oxygen and nutrition to all parts of your body and carries away unwanted carbon dioxides and waste products. And your heart is made of three layers of tissue: epicardium, myocardium, and last is endocardium. And these layers are surrounded by the pericardium, a thin outer lining protecting your heart. There are four chambers that make up the head, two one of the left side and two on the right, and two small upper chamber are the atria. The two-layer lower chamber are the ventricles. These left and right sides of the heart are separated by a wall of muscles called the spectrum. Again, circulatory system. Your heart pumps blood around the body all the time, about 5 liters of it. This is called circulation. Your heart blood and blood vessel together make up your cardiovascular system. The right side of heart receives blood that is low of oxygen because most of has been used up by the brain and body. It pumps this is your lungs where it pick up a fresh supply of oxygen. The blood then return to the left side of the heart, ready to be pumped back out of the brain and the rest of your body. And again point is blood vessels. Your blood is pumped around your body through a network of blood vessels. Arteries. They carry oxygen rich blood from your heart to all parts of your body, getting smaller as that they get further away from the heart. And again capillaries. These connect the smallest arteries of the smallest veins and help exchange water, oxygen, and CO2 and other nutrition and waste substances between the blood and the tissues around them. Again, veins the carry blood lacking in oxygen back toward your heart and get bigger as they get near your heart. Blood vessels are able to widen or narrow depending on how much blood each part of your body requires. This action is partially controlled by hormones. And your heart has four valves: aortic valves on the left side, mitral valve on the left side, pulmonary valve on the right side, and tricuspid valve on the right side. These act like gates keeping the blood moving in the right direction. So, for your heart to keep pumping regularly, it needs electrical signals which are sent to the heart muscles telling it when to contract and relax. The electrical signals start in the right atrium where your heart natural pacemaker. The signal crosses the atria making them contract. Blood is pumped through the valves into the ventricles. Where the atria meet the ventricles, there is an area of special cells which pass the electrical signals throughout your heart muscles by the system of electrical pathway known as the conducting system. The muscles of the ventricles then contract and blood is pumped through the pulmonary and aortic valves into the main arteries. The heart natural pacemakers produce another electrical signals and the cycle starts again. So, blood pressure is the measurement of the pressure within arteries. It plays a vital role in the way your heart delivers fresh blood to all your blood vessels. For blood to travel throughout your blood quickly enough, it has to be under pressure. This is created by the relationship between three things. Again, your heart's pumping action, the size of stretchness of your blood vessels, the thickness of the blood itself. One heartbeat is a single cycle in which your heart contracts and relaxes to pump blood. At rest, the normal heart beats approximately 60 to 100 times every minute, and it increases when you exercise. To ensure an adequate blood supply around your body, the four chambers of your heart have to pump regularly and in the right sequence. There are two phases to your heart pumping cycle. And there are two phases to your heart pumping cycle. Systole, this is when your heart contracts, pushing blood out the chambers. Diastole, this is the period between contraction and the muscles of your heart relax and the chamber fill the blood. So now what can go wrong with heart function? Yeah, cardiovascular system. Problem with your heart and circular system include heart attack, angina, and stroke. Heart disease can happen when your coronary arteries become narrowed by a gradual buildup of fatty material called atheroma. If your coronary arteries are narrowed or blocked, the blood supply to your heart will be impaired. This is the most common form of heart disease, known as coronary heart disease, artery disease, or ischemic heart disease. Eventually, your arteries may become so narrow they can't deliver enough blood to your heart. This can cause angina, a pain of discomfort in your chest, arm, neck, stomach, or jaw. If the fatty material breaks up of ruptures, a blood clot will form. This can cause heart attack, stroke, if the artery affected is carrying blood to your brain. Normally, your heart beat between 60 to 100 times per minute. This regularly rhythmic breathing is dependent upon electrical signal being conducting throughout your heart. If the electrical signal which your heart are interpreted, your heart can beat too quickly, too slowly, is an irregular way. This is called arrhythmia. And conditions affecting the pumping of your heart, there are some conditions that can damage your heart muscles. This make it weak and unable to pump as eventually before. These conditions include heart attack, high blood pressure, heart valves problem, hypertension. This is a general term of disease of the heart muscles. Sometimes these diseases are inherited from your family. Sometimes they are caused by other things like viral infections. There are also conditions like high blood pressure, hypertension. This means your heart has to work harder. When your heart muscles can't meet your body demands of blood of oxygen, you can develop various symptoms like breathlessness, extreme tiredness, ankle swelling. This is called heart failure because of the failure of your heart to pump blood around the body and work eventually. And your heart can't function normally if the heart valve are not working properly, and it can affect the flow of blood through the heart. There are two main ways that the valve can be affected. Valve can leak. This is called valve irregulation of valve incompetition. Valve can narrow and stiffen. This is called valve stenosis.